Puma has an MOT. So today I am going to just get it all prepped and ready to sell. Obviously, first things first, it's going to need a damn good clean. I'm then going to work on these scratches, scrapes as well on the other side as well. Where I've undersealed the bottom, it's not too easy to see from here, but I've got some paint to go on that just to match it all up. I'll try and sort out that little stain there. You can sort of see it, just a line down there, but it's discoloration. Other than that, it's really just a clean and a polish. Other than that, just a service, little oil and filter change. It's not really done many miles since the last service, although that was 2 years ago. Okay, now that the car is clean, much cleaner, before we polish it, I want to let it dry out. It's just started raining, so annoyingly I can't do it outside. So rather than start on the bodywork, I'm going to start on the interior. So first thing we've got to do is hoover. As you can see, the mats are rather grubby. We'll give the whole interior a wipe down. I also want to go over the windows with some glass cleaner. I think that'll make a difference, make it look much smarter. Yeah, there's not really a great deal to do in here. The seats, as I may have already said, are pretty good nick. So I've got some leather cleaner at home, so I might just go over them, but I'm not sure there's much need to. Same with the back. The back seats I don't think have ever been used. They're a bit dirty, probably need a bit of a wipe down, but mostly just a hoover and a glass clean. So I shall do that now. Now that the car is in dry, you can see it looks so much cleaner. Interior all been hoovered. Very, very nice. It's quite smart. So next thing I'm going to do is the windows. Now I've got this rain off glass sealant, which is a bit like Rain-X that I've used before. And with a bit of tissue, I'll open up. I'll just put a little spray on there and just wipe it around in little circles. Just keep going until it's all evaporated. Good thing with this stuff is you can use it on the outside as well. Like I said, it's a bit like the old Rain-X, so it kind of encourages the water to bead rather than just sit on the window. Tissue lost in there. Tissue's falling apart. And you can feel the difference as well. I'll get that out in a minute. You really can feel the difference. I don't know if you can see. And there we go. So I don't know how this comes out on the camera, but that's the rear window and the driver's window. So before and after. So I've got a few more windows to do, and then I'm going to tack the door cards, and then we'll have a look at this mark and the one on the other side. Alright, all the windows are done inside now, and I've actually ended up just going around with a microfiber cloth on the interior just to get the dust off, because the interior is not too bad. There's still some marks, but I might just get a sponge and wipe them off. I think the interior now is pretty much done. I don't think there's really anything else I need to do in here. So the next thing I'm going to do, actually the next thing I'm going to do is put it up in the air and do an oil and filter change. I'm going to start the car up, just warm it up for a bit. Just want to give it a service before I sell it. So yeah, I'm going to just drop the oil out of it, change the oil filter. I'll check the air filter. If it needs one, then I'll do it. So it hasn't really done many miles since the last service. Right, while the oil's draining out of there, I thought I'd just show you underneath. Obviously I did the welding on this side for the MOT, which yeah, it could look better, but it's functional. It's MOT welding. I also went over all the other flaky bits. The back here was one of them. I've just sprayed it with underseal, so yeah, it's looks a lot nicer under here than the last time I was under here with my hammer. Right, this lovely scratch here. Now this is the deepest one of all of them, and you can see there is a crack in the paint. There's a bit of a dent here. Not much I can do about that, but let's see what we can do with the scratch. So I've got some of this G3 compound. Normally you'd use this in a on a polishing machine, but mine is at home and I need a bit of practice with them, really. I'd like to do it. I'd like to probably have a go with the MG, to be honest, but for now we'll do this by hand. A little circular motion. Don't know if that's right or not, but it makes me sound like I know what I'm doing. And hopefully we can get some of these scratches out. Right, let's use a clean bit, wipe off the excess and just see what we've got to start with. It's definitely an improvement. Definitely an improvement there. Got this bit of a scuff on the bumper here. It's not too bad, this one, so we'll just use what's left on the cloth to see if we can just tidy that up a little bit. Yeah, that's definitely taken the worst of that out. So, next step. I have a slightly finer compound. I say I have, borrowing from a colleague. Cheers, Paul. So let's just find a clean bit of rag. And just put a little bit of that on there. This is like a ketchup bottle thing, isn't it? Where it's just going to go everywhere. There we go, that'll do. Little splodge of that. This is a bit finer than the other one. Sorry if the camera's wobbling. I'm trying to do this one-handed, and I'm not great at doing it one-handed without the camera wobbling. But again, that's doing quite a good job, actually. Once that's got a little bit of polish on it and a bit of wax, I'll do the back bumper as well. Over that bit. Oh, this bit's definitely come up much nicer. Yeah, it's a shame about this, the dent there. But that scrape is definitely, it's still there. It is still there, but it's nowhere near as obvious as it was. I did earlier on paint over my sills. I've actually come up to, you can just about see the line here. I've come up to there. So there is going to be a line, but it's kind of in line with the sill, so it shouldn't be too obvious. And colour match is really good. Really quite surprised. I'll put a link in the, there you go. You can see the line just there. And yeah, the colour is pretty much spot on. I'll put a link in the description box to where I bought that paint from. I think it was eBay. But obviously if you want some paint and you know the paint code, they may be quite a good option for you. So, one final step, which is this. This is a spray wax. There's loads of them available. You can get all sorts of different makes. I think this one we've had for a while. I think we got it from one of our motor factors. We had one before this that was really good. That came from the range, I think it was. Yeah, clean and wax your car in under 30 minutes. Each bottle is enough for up to 10 cars. I've only got 5, so I'll be all right. Obviously, right, so this normally separates in here. It's like a milky stuff. So give it a damn good shake. Realised just now, I don't know why I cleaned the outside of the windows, because you can use this stuff on the windows. You can also use it on all the black plastic stuff, and it doesn't go white like a lot of polish, which is also nice because it makes it easier. If I can undo the bottle one-handed, there we go. And I'm just going to do one panel at a time. So, microfiber cloth, which is used, but it's fine. And it just put it on like you do with your polish, just little circles. And once it's done, it gives there you go, it sort of dries into like a haze. And then you can go around afterwards with another, I'm not going to go too low actually because of that obviously fresh paint. Just thought of that. Yeah, and just go around with another microfiber cloth, nice clean one, and just take the haze off. That's one panel done. A few to go, and I'll come back to you.